Hey future LPTs! I am teacher Nicole and this is our BLEPT Review 2025 series. In this project, each of us will walk you through different topics to help you review smarter and prepare better. I will be covering the survey of Philippine literature in English, so sit back, take notes, and let's give you one step closer to that license. Okay, so for our first question, which period in Philippine literature in English is characterized by writers striving to express themselves in a foreign medium? A. Period of reorientation. B. Period of imitation. C. Period of self-discovery. Or D. Japanese period. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. So, the 10 seconds starts now. Okay, time's up. So, the correct answer is period of orientation. Because this period is when Filipinos first started using English as a medium of expression, and also writers struggled to adapt on it. So that is why the answer is period of orientation. B, period of imitation is incorrect because this came after, okay? This came after where writers began copying American models. C, period of self-discovery is incorrect because a later stage where writers began to develop a Filipino voice in English. Okay, that's when later stage. So B or D is incorrect because Japanese period is more on focus in writing in a native language, which is Tagalog, to the suppression of English. So that is for our number 1. Let's proceed to number 2 now. Number 2 question. What type of poetry expresses novel feelings with dignity and does not adhere to a strict meter of or stanza length? A. Elegy. B. Ode. C. Corrido. D. Ballad. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go! Okay, so for our second question's answer is the answer is ode. Okay, an ode is a poem of noble emotion, often lacking a rigid structure. It's also expressive and dignified. A. Elegy is incorrect because it focuses on grief or mourning, typically about death. C. A corrido is incorrect because this is a narrative poem with 8-syllable lines, often sung. Okay? So last one, D is incorrect, the ballad, because it is a short or narrative poem that focuses on a single event. So now, let's proceed to number 3. For our number 3, what is the main theme of Graciano Lopez Llena's Fray Botol? A. Spanish heroism. B. Christian doctrine. C. Immorality and greed of friars. D. Independence from the U.S. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. 10 seconds starts now. Okay, so for our answer, the correct answer is immorality and greed of friars. Okay, so because Fray Botol is satirized that corrupt friars in a Spanish colonial church. A is incorrect because Spanish heroism is more on critical about Spaniards, not celebratory. B, Christian doctrine is incorrect because this is about religious themes that is present, usually more on critics, not preachers. D is independent from the US, that also incorrect because it critiques Spanish, not American rule. Okay? Okay, for our number 4, what type of literary composition is the Book of the Dead classified under? A, fable, B, epic, C, metrical tale, or D, sacred writing? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go. Okay, so that's it for the answer of number 4. So the correct answer is D, sacred writing. Why? Because it is an ancient Egyptian religious text that also listed under the sacred literature. A, fable is incorrect because it contains spiritual levels like spells, so most likely not a moral animal tales. Next, B is incorrect because it is not a heroic narrative. C, metrical tale is not poetic or fictional in that any sense. So that is also incorrect. Okay, let's proceed to number 5. What is the main theme of folk tales? A, morals and life lessons. B, historical records. C, religious rituals, or D, origin of places? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go. Okay, time's up. So the correct answer is A, morals and life lessons. So why is it correct? Because folk tales convey life lessons through adventure and humor. So B is incorrect because that describe history and not folk tales. C is also incorrect because that pertains to chants or any rituals. And also, for our last incorrect is D. Why? Because legends deals with origin. So that is the correct answer for number 5. Okay, number 6. During which period was La Solidaridad used as a tool for reform by Filipino intellectuals? A, period of active revolution. B, Spanish period. C, the propaganda movement. Or D, the rebirth of freedom? I'll give you 10 seconds. Starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is C, the propaganda movement, because La Solidaridad was a primary publication of propaganda movement that advocating reforms under Spanish rule. Okay, A is incorrect because period of active revolution is focused on action, not about propaganda. B, Spanish period is not correct because this is more too broad. These publications belong to a specific movement. And D, the rebirth of freedom is incorrect is because this occurred about most later on in like post-Japanese period. Okay, so let's proceed to number 7. Okay, let's proceed to number 7. Which pre-Spanish poetic form was used in witchcraft or enchantment? A, bugtong. B, bulong. C. Dalit, or D. Salawikain? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go! Okay, time's up. So the correct answer is B. Bulong. Okay? Bulong are chants used in rituals and enchantment practices during the pre-Spanish period. Okay? So A is incorrect because buktong, these are riddles. C. Dalit is incorrect because this is about religious hymns or psalms. D. Salawikain is incorrect because these are proverbs, okay? More about wise saying. Okay, let's proceed to number 8, shall we? The correct answer is B. Bulong. Okay? Bulong are chants used in rituals and enchantment practices during the pre-Spanish period. Okay? So A is incorrect because buktong, these are riddles. C. Dalit is incorrect. Okay, so for our number 8, what kind of drama is the cenaculo? Okay, A. A dance drama celebrating a local harvest. B. A passion play performed during Holy Week. C. A comical satire of rural life. Or D. A musical comedy celebrating saints. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go! Okay. It looks like you have the answer. So the correct answer is B. A passion play performed during Holy Week because cenaculo dramatizes the passion and death of Jesus and also staged during the Lent. A is incorrect because a dance drama celebrating local harvest is about describing tibag or lagaylay. C is a comical satire of rural life is incorrect because this will be closer to farce. Okay? D is incorrect because this might describe a sarzula, not a cenaculo. Okay, so let's proceed to number 9. Okay, shall we do that? Okay, for our number 9 question. Which of the following was considered the first book printed in the Philippines using xylography? A. Barlaan at Josepat. B. Doctrina Christiana. C. Urbana at Felisa. Or D. The Passion. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. Go! Okay, it looks like you have the answer. So what is the correct answer, everyone? Okay, so the correct answer is B. Doctrina Christiana. This is printed in 1593. It was the first book in the Philippines printed in Tagalog and also in Spanish. A. Barlaan at Josepat is incorrect because this is a later religious narrative. C. Urbana at Felisa is incorrect because this is a moralistic work written much on later on. D. A Passion is incorrect because this is a popular devotional book but printed after Doctrina Christiana. Okay, are you ready for our last question? For our last question, who is referred to as the Makata ng mga manggagawa? The poet of laborers. A. Jose Corazon de Jesus. B. Amado V. Hernandez. C. Lope K. Santos. Or D. Severino Reyes. What do you think is the answer? I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, starts now. Okay, time's up. So the correct answer is B. Amado V. Hernandez, because he wrote extensively about the struggle of workers and also closely associated with the labor teams. A. Jose Corazon de Jesus is incorrect because he is known as Joseng Batute, a lyric poet but not focused on a labor. C. Lope K. Santos is incorrect because he is a novelist and a grammarian through involved in social issues. D is incorrect. Severino Reyes is a dramatist best known for Walang Sugat. So that is for today. Okay, thank you so much. That's it for our series today. Thank you for being with me. I hope that you learned something new and you can do it. I hope you pass the exam and let's all be LPT's future educators. Thank you so much. Bye!